Good Saturday morning. This is the Saturday edition of Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, and this is Tanya. You know, I just realized something. Sidebar. Why is my room looking so crazy every time I do the videos? Does it not occur to me that I should clean my room up, at least the view that you can see, so that you don't see that my room is dirty? Anyway, okay, we're going to pass that. Now, you have to bear with me because I'm trying to do the video without my glasses because of the glare. But I had to write down the questions, so if I look like I'm squinting, forgive me. Anyway, so today's topic is about 3 questions. One is how do I stay motivated? What 3 tools do I use? And how do you manage the mental game of weight loss surgery, after weight loss surgery? Okay, 1, how do I stay motivated? I'll say number 1 is YouTube. There's not too many people that I know out here that have lap band surgery, so I don't have anybody I can talk to about it, or nobody. So I go on YouTube all the time. I mean, I had to say this. I used to be a big TV watcher. I'm not anymore. I'm a big YouTube watcher. I don't even watch TV that much anymore because I'm always on here watching the next best video and laughing and crying and relating and feeling motivated by the people that really work hard and are really losing the weight is such a inspiration. A lot of people are such inspiration on here. It's just wonderful. So I stay motivated with that. My son, let me tell you, my son Michael, he's so, oh my God, he's my man. That's my man. That's my man. He is wonderful. Oh, and shout out to that's his football team. Anyway, so, we have talks every once in a while. And, every once in a while he'll just come out the blue and go, you know what, Mom, you look so young. I mean, if I didn't know any better, I would say you were about 30. And I go, okay, what you want? I know you want something. And he doesn't. I mean, he just really just thinks that, I look younger to him, except look, I'm about to turn 42 next month. No, actually, 3 weeks, 2 weeks. My birthday's November 8th, just to let y'all know. Anyway, but, it's him, and he do a little thing, like he picks me up. I love that, and I feel so, motivated. One of my goals is to weigh less than he does. He weighs about 180. I want to weigh 160. So it's kind of motivating for me to have him with me, and he's really good. I mean, my son's 16, and we always talk about working out, eating better. He's a football player. He's a really good football player. So he's looking for ways to improve his skills and abilities. And one of the things that he likes to do is, eat better, which is encouraging for me. I don't have to buy sweets to keep him happy. He wants to eat salads and fruits and vegetables. He was always kind of like that anyway, but now he's really on it now, which inspires me to always cook, because he's like, are we eating healthy? Are we getting vegetables in here? And I'm like, that's my boy. That's my boy. I don't know. And now, mind you, he's doing it for himself, but it's also beneficial to me because, it's like having a diet partner with you, and he motivates me to eat better. So it's kind of cool like that, That's good for the question 1. Okay, question 2 is, what tools do I use? 1 is the scale. Like Bandit Wendy. That's Bandit Wendy, my girl. I like you. Love you. Love you. I jump on the scale every morning. Now, sometimes that's not a cool thing, because if I gain weight, I either take it in 2 directions. I either get kind of upset and want to eat everything, or I lose weight, and then it's like my body's like, ooh, reward yourself. Have something sweet. I'm like, freak. So, but it keeps me on track. Like if I tend to gain weight, then it has me thinking, okay, what did I do? Did I eat too much? My salt intake? Because sometimes I eat salty food. Like sometimes I will dab in Chinese food every once in a while, and I like the soy sauce. And at one point I gained like 5 pounds because I constantly was eating Chinese food. And it wasn't so much Chinese food, it was soy sauce. Because once I started to actually drink the water and kind of flush the sodium out of my system, I lost the weight. So, now I lost my train of thought. Damn it. Okay, scale. Okay, so, when you kind of gain weight, you kind of have to be in retrospect to see, what did I do that got to this point. I don't log like I should, but I can kind of tell when I've had a bad day and what I've ate. You know, did I not work out the best I could? Did I not keep my heart rate up? So it's kind of things like that. You kind of be in retrospect to kind of figure out what I do wrong and how can I fix it. Reading labels. Let me explain this. I read labels. Sometimes I go like to Walgreens or a drugstore or whatever, and I'm going in there for maybe for some medicine or, you know, maybe some water or whatever, and I'm drawn to the candy aisle. Now, I don't eat the candy. I'm just drawn to the candy aisle. It's almost like I still have the habit of going to the candy aisle, even though I look at stuff and go, none of this looks good to me anymore. So what I do, if the chances like when I do like, God, that looks good, I read the label, turn around. 400 calories for this little thing? Oh, heck no. And that's what keeps me straight. A lot of times, that's what does it. Reading the labels, seeing how many calories. You know, sometimes I go 300-something calories. Now, I'll if I really, really want it, then sometimes I'll eat it, and then I'll go to the gym, and I'll work it off. So some things are worth it. Some things are worth the calories, especially if I just have a taste for it, as long as I know that I'm going to go to the gym and work it off. You know, but I would say that does it for me, because some things, when you realize it, if you know, sometimes you have such cravings for stuff, or sometimes it's just habit. And you look at that label, you read how many calories it is, you're going, oh, that's not worth it for me. That's really not worth it. So those kind of things help me stay on track. Last question. How do you manage, I got an itch, I'm sorry. How do you manage, get out of my face, okay. How do you manage the mental game? I don't know. You know, the mental game, I really don't know, to tell the honest truth. I try to stay positive, you know, I don't know. Tell the honest truth, I'm stuck. I wrote answers to all the other ones. When I got down to how do you manage the mental game, you know what? My band helps me with the mental game. You know, I'm like, have you ever seen an experiment where the mouse goes through a little maze and they get up to the point where they see a little cheese in a hole or whatever, and they go to get it and they get shocked, and then they keep doing it a couple times and they get shocked all the time, and then after a while they're not touching it? That's my mental game. My band is my mental game, because the minute I get stuck, the minute I get something's going down really, really slow, the minute I have to, I'm getting the PB thing and the slime and the stuff, I'm done. I'm done. I mean, that is the worst feeling of all. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And I mean, it's like, if it hurts, I don't want to do it anymore. So there's certain things that I don't touch in it. And it really, like, at times it doesn't matter. It could be just your body, and you could be just tight. So it doesn't really matter. But that kind of thing mentally prevents me from eating bread. It prevents me from eating beef. It prevents me from eating a bunch of stuff that I would normally try to eat. I don't touch, because I don't want that problem anymore, you know. And it keeps me always eating slow, eating small bites, you know, because I hate that feeling. I hate the feeling of having something stuck. I hate the feeling of my mouth watering and me having to run to the bathroom to do what I got to do. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. So anyway, y'all have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful Saturday. And stay motivated and encouraged. And you will reach your goals. No lie. For real. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.